24 on EA Sports.
About 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. And we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Washington Commanders.
It's one of the more inspired moves by the league because they've made these matchups really count. And typically they mean something, not a lot of coasting as people head towards the playoffs. But I do have to ask, January 7th, is it too late to say it? We're kind of right on the borderline, aren't we, about Happy New Year? Because that only seems to be the subject of debate.
They start the drive with Cook. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And despite injuries like these, Charles, with these guys missing, they've been able to keep that pursuit of perfection alive so far.
That just shows the depth that they have on the roster and the guys who are serious about being ready when their number is called. Someone goes down, someone jumps in, and they don't skip a beat. I think this team has a bunch of those guys, and some of them will be called on again this week.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Well, these two teams, you might remember, met earlier in the year in Arlington with the Cowboys winning that ball game. So they're looking for another win here in Washington to take the season sweep. Meanwhile, Dak's throw taken in there by Cooks. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Off the play fake, Prescott. Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. Look at the big fella go. Touchdown, Cowboys. Luke Schoonmaker with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. So out comes the Washington offense as they get their first shot. Leading them out in his 8th season, guy who has started for a few teams across the league, Jacoby Brissett.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might have considered that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
The run there on first down gets him a yard to the 26. You look at this Cowboy defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for, this is what you practice for, this is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking out the #1 overall offense in the league.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. No big surprise, Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. This defense for the Cowboys, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory.
Donovan Wilson that time there on the tackle. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 8.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on 3rd down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds where no one's going to have a chance at it.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
So, CD, here we are. You look at how well this offense has played all year, 16-0. Now, in most years, they'd be at home right now enjoying time off for their perfect season, getting ready for the postseason. But this is the decade of the 2020, so that means 17 games are what's needed to get to a perfect season. Would a win here make them an all-timer for you?
It would. It absolutely would. And I realize we're not comparing apples to apples because of the length of regular seasons. But you think back to the 1972 Dolphins, they were 14-0 in the regular season. 3 wins made them a Super Bowl champion, so they were 17-0 total. Imagine getting through 17 now and then continuing on and winning the Super Bowl. They're an all-timer team already for me.
And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
You talk about this Washington defense.
This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. How about Jonathan Allen there pushing upfield to make the stop behind the line. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott.
Crossing route complete. Catch made by Cooks.
And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
As they've got it as we resume action. 3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. They run again on 1st down, Cook. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Now, this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as he's inside the 10 down to the 7-yard line.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott
swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. Prescott from the gun. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. This is caught, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Now receiver in motion left. They'll run for it. Cook. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. Cook turned away on 4th and goal.
And Washington is able to come up with a goal line stand.
Hey, check. Hey, kill.
Running with the fullback, Alex Arma. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Robinson up the middle.
And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Brissett.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Here's Tressway now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Fielded just inside the 30. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And you see Dalvin Cook and the offense heading back out. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far, here in the 2nd quarter. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sit through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the 1st. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Play action now. Prescott sliding out of the pocket. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
3rd and short yardage, Prescott. And that will be incomplete as well.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now Prescott on 4th down. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off.
And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Brissett to throw on 1st. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. Brissett going to move him around here.
2nd and 2. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. It goes as a gain of 8. It moves the chains. First down, Brissett. And that is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing, Brissett. That's caught by the tight end, Herb Smith Jr. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
A short throw. This is caught by Cox. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Brissett's throw taken in by Samuel. Now they got to get to the line quickly. To throw is Brissett. He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll throw again, Brissett. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Tressway on 4th down is sent out to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Out of his end zone, Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down. Throwing, Prescott, able to shake him off. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Meanwhile, Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. First down, Prescott. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Brissett. Yeah! All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Cowboys are going to get the football back at their own 17. Following the interception, here's Prescott. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. Well, Week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Throw is caught by Schoonmaker. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a 1st down.
Here's Prescott.
Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And again, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Brissett now on second down. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Kill. Hey, check. Hey, kill. Hey, kill. Gone.
They'll throw now on the final play.
Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report.
We're going to skip right over halftime and get back to the action.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. 10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports.
And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Brissett. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Pulled in at the 24.
And nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Prescott.
Yeah!
Man, open downfield is Gallup. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15.
A big play here for Dallas. 46 yards.
Another great throw there, and we talked about him when he broke the single-season record. But that last completion, CD, that puts him over 6,000 yards passing on the season. Just unheard of.
Brandon, there was a time not long ago when 3,000 yards was the gold standard for quarterbacks. He's doubled that. If more people come along like him and hit that type of a number, if you throw for 3,000 yards, you're in danger of losing your job.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
To throw is Prescott.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Got to give credit to both defenses because they've been able to keep the points down. And despite that incompletion, I like the way he's playing. He's putting up decent numbers. What he has to do, find a way to make that sound read and hit that one home run before this one's over.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
That's over the middle to Schoonmaker. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal, Dallas.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And Cook has it, left side. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Dalvin Cook
With career touchdown number 70. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Back onto the field now, the Commanders' offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
At the 23-yard line.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
No gain on the play.
3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Here's Tressway now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. That's taken on the 25. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
And now here come the Cowboys.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out.
Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes.
And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 38.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 47 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Commanders first down.
Check.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down.
There's the stiff arm.
And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Brian Robinson Jr. with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Cowboys.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
On 2nd down, Prescott again.
Pass complete. He's got Hendershot.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. And the Commanders will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 33 in the 1st. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Again, it's Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Oh, here's a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Robinson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 17 yards that time and a Washington 1st. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Commanders in possession of the football, but they trail as we start this 4th quarter. 3rd and short yardage, Brissett. Dotson has it. Touchdown, Commanders. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Commanders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Commanders 14.
This taken in at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Cowboy offense heading out. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. Well, we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position number 1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that top spot.
And it makes me reflect back to preseason when you and I do our tours of camps. The prevailing message in each and every one of them was what? Win the division.
Win the division.
Win the division. You know you're in the playoffs. It means something. It means a home game. It means a number of other things, but winning the division is paramount. You're right. They've got to step off the gas here.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now Prescott. And his throw is incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 43. Prescott to throw it. That is incomplete.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Now a 2nd and 10. Prescott. On the left side, Gallup's got it. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Looking to throw. Prescott. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Prescott now. He's going to find Gallup here complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Commanders' 24.
Prescott yet again. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 23 yards on the play.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys will add to their 4th quarter lead. Aubrey now for the point after.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. A 10-play drive that time. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. There's a nice move, and they're able to get this one across the 35.
141 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Brissett going to move him around here. Robinson with another carry.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, let's go, let's go.
Brissett sets to throw it.
Checks this one down to Robinson.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field.
This offense so far on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 9. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Micah Parsons with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete.
Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out.
And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 7-yard line.
Left side, Cook. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so, because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You're looking at the geography of the field, right? Where you are, that's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
Cook is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Now Prescott to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
4th down, Prescott. Yeah! And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
Luke Schoonmaker
With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Cowboys look poised to reach 17-0 as they add on to their lead. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Commanders 14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. And the Washington offense going back to work. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
17 yards.
Brissett on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Rodriguez. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
At the 50-yard line.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body.
And the Cowboys are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big. They just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Here's Prescott. He'll buy some time right. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys.